andito ako ngayon sa office. Seldom na ako nagre-report sa office. I've been working from home since nung nagka-quarantine. Well, I mentioned in my very first video that I've been in the business of service contracting for more than 26 years na. Pero alam ko, marami pa rin ang gustong magtanong, ano nga ba ang service contracting? To give you an example, ang isang manufacturing company na nagpo-produce ng isang produkto at gustong mag-focus sa research and development. Siya ay mag-i-engage sa services ng isang service contractor or service provider para gawin ang mga ibang proseso, like hiring and recruitment, processing of payroll, payment of wages, monitoring of people, at marami pang iba. Now, to give you a clearer understanding of what service contracting is, I'll be asking some friends and colleagues in the industry para samahan ako to tell you more about it. Still GCQ in Metro Manila at nandito tayo ngayon sa isang public place. Pero we are following naman safety protocols, face mask, face shield, and social distancing. But I need to take this off, pansamantala lang, put this up, as I will be asking questions sa aking mga friends and colleagues in the industry. These are the questions na tinatanong sa akin sa mga webinars that I participated in. I am now with the Vice President of the Philippine Association of Legitimate Service Contractors, no other than Mr. Armand Gutierrez.
So I started in 2002, so it was almost after my graduation. After I graduated college, so I started working with my parents. So my parents invited me to work for the business. And from there, I continued working, and I started as an HR. So I learned my way with my parents. So they guided me, and that's how I started in the business. For me, number one, it's study well your business, and of course, you have to connect with other people, connect with your friends, with other businessmen, and of course number three is to take care of your employees, so because they're the ones doing the job every day, and the last one is of course you have to pray to God so that all the blessings will just come in.
At syempre, ang isa sa pinakamagaling na HR practitioners bago pa niya pinasok ang business ng service contracting, Mr. Froilan Florendo.
The most, I would say, very challenging problem that I have encountered in my life as a businessman was the time where, if you remember the 9/11 situation, the World Center, when Al-Qaeda attacked the US. So at the time, when I've experienced that, the business encountered a slump. So bumagsak ang negosyo and the demand slowed down. So of course our funds dwindled, and it pushed us to the limits in terms of our finances. So talagang naubusan, and I was actually in a quandary wherein I was pondering on whether I should go back to the mainstream or continue doing my business. So I've been asking my friends some advices just to listen to what they have to say. One of my good friends have actually told me that you've started something lucrative, and you have started something that is allowing you to earn as much in terms of running that kind of business. He told me, instead of going back to the mainstream, push forward, face the challenge, and do your best, to bounce back. Find a way that you can actually move forward in terms of the business. Kasi po nandyan na yung business framework, nandyan na the means on how to run the business. So, I heeded that advice. But of course, it doesn't end there. How do you go through that challenge? Siyempre, I'm a Catholic and I believe in the faith. So, what pushed me forward when I decided to actually gamble on the matter of pushing forward with the business? Of course, the spirituality has to come into play. There's this saying, acronym, push. I don't know if you've heard of it, but push means pray until something happens. So, spiritual aspect of things, that built the confidence. And I think I made the right decision of not going back to the mainstream of being the usual 15-30th guy. So I pushed forward with some prayers, and of course with the help of my wife, we hurdled the challenge. Very difficult because it's always going to border on financial challenges. But then again, with the confidence that I gained, not only from the advice of good friends, of course the spirituality played a lot. Kasi kung naniniwala po tayo sa Diyos at may pananampalataya, I don't think that you cannot face any challenge or problem that would come your way. One of the key things that I would consider essential is your patience. Because there is no guarantee each time you enter into a business, there's no guarantee that the returns are there. It has to be complemented by efforts. Diba? It has to be complemented by your belief and confidence in what you have. So my advice for those who would enter into this, number one, you have to have that patience and resilience. Because you will never be able to tell whether when you enter into this activity, you will succeed. Plus, of course, you have to possess the competence and understanding in human resources. When I say human resources, you enter into service contracting, the business would actually be about handling people. So of course, the basic ingredient that you need to put in place when you run or when you enter into this kind of business is to understand the needs of the people and understand how to manage them, especially when you deploy them to different areas. So those are the things that are very important. And in addition to that, you have to study all the time. Learn the tricks of the trade. Make sure that you understand the laws that go with it. Make sure that you understand what the law requires so that you will not violate anything, especially on the rights of the people that you deploy. So, having said that, bottom line again is that you have to have that patience and resilience, and complemented with the other competencies and skills that you have to develop as you traverse your journey in running this kind of a business.
And the only lady na kasama ko in this video, she's a past president of the Philippine Association of Legitimate Service Contractors and currently the president ng Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Quezon City, the beautiful Miss Sarah Deloraya-Mateo.
Go, Palston. I started a business in service contracting industry in 1986, first through the influence of friends from somewhere, but eventually it leads to purpose of work. The original purpose, enabling work, enabling security, enabling prosperity, and we're able to sustain the business through compliance to all the regulations of the government and observing ethical behavior. We are one with Palston in providing not only jobs but basic jobs and contributing to the community. The service contracting industry is still significant. Hindi na tayo mawawala sa business world. Ang sinasabi ko lagi sa mga clients that do what you do best and outsource the rest to us. take advantage of the end-to-end business process knowledge and total employee management we provide, the business flexibility that we provide, etc. Marami talagang benefits. And rest assured that we always take care of our employees. Especially now, our main concern is the safety and we protect the health of our employees.
Not emphasize enough how important it is not to focus on the returns and monetary rewards, but to always have a good purpose and be a part of the solution to a problem. We, who are in the business of service contracting, would always want to help businesses and enterprises provide decent jobs to Filipino labor force. I hope you like this video, and if you do, please like and subscribe, and please don't forget the notification bell for updates. Thank you, and God bless.
Of course, I would like to take this opportunity, Madam President Roda, for all your effort, your time, your commitment, and dedication to Palscon. You have contributed a lot to the organization, and Palscon is well represented by a leader like you, and we are proud of you. God bless and more power. Service providers who are not yet a member of Palscon, please join us and support Negosyante.